the fucking rainy day account. And shout out PJ Tucker. Um, one time he lied to me. He said he was gonna give me some sneakers in front of Jay-Z.
PJ's a real one. He's sat in that chair in this room before. He's a real one.
Well, that sneaker right there is amazing. I got it.
100%. We need yours next signed for our case. This is our PJ one, 100%. Well,
I fucked up because I gave my one pair. So the Terror Squad family and friends, the gray and the pinks,
right?
They really was like beyond limited. Like, I mean, 20, 30 pair. I only have one pair, Fat Joe. I got the originals because they all come from a sneaker 20-something years ago.
Right.
These are only replicas. This is in my closet 20-something years ago. So they did the family and friends, and I had one pair. And my man Rich the Barber, man, he fucking gassed me. Drake was performing. He was like, yo, Drake is size 12. Go give it to him, this, that. I went to the concert with my one pair, and I gave it to Drake's manager, right-hand man. Drake told me he never seen that sneaker in his life. They stole it. They never gave him the family. And now me, today, with the outfit I got on, that's the first thing I told Rich. I said, yo, Rich, I wish I had the family and friend TS's. It was perfect with the outfit. I lost my one pair of family and friends, Terror Squad Air Force. The gray and the pink. I gave it to Drake, and it was like he was like a rich player. It was like his right-hand man.
Right. Chubbs.
Drake told me he never seen it. I don't know if it's Chubbs. I don't think it's Chubbs. One of them.
Right.
The main guys.
Yeah.
Put it in his head. Yo, this for Drake.
Right. Either way.
I seen Drake. I said, yo, you never got the Fat Joe. He was like, yo, I ain't get shit. I was like, yo, I gave it to your guy. And then something happened with Drake. I had some Drake Jordans that never came out, sample he heard, and he was like, yo, I need those back. I guess they be missing on them or something. Like, he was like, yo, Joe, can I get them back? I see you posted them. I gave them back. That's my guy, little white boy, MC Sneakers.
MC Sneakers.
Oh, he got
Come
sneakers.
to God's soul, MC Sneakers. I don't know if we can book him, but he
Oh, this guy's so rich.
There's not even, you can't even think about booking him.
I only see him in Dubai at the fancy restaurants.
Dubai Got Soul on the way.
Huh?
I said we got to do a Dubai Got Soul.
Oh my God, this guy right here, I was begging him. He got this Kanye, he got everything, by the way.
Okay, so I got to ask you, sold your collection. Is it true?
I didn't sell my collection.
No, sold parts of your collection. Is it true that you cried when you sold parts of your collection?
No, that was Mayor. Mayor was crying. I seen him. He was hurt.
Mayor was crying when you sold your sneakers?
Some sneakers. No, he got
rid
of some sneakers and he cried in front of me.
Okay. Well, you were talking about
He's
stealing.
He's not pussy, but he definitely cried.
Shout out to Mayor.
He was like this, like depressed.
Right. Well, yeah. I got to ask you. So you talked about stealing sneakers. Someone stole this, stole that, so whatever. Is it true that Mike Bibby choked you out for trying to take a pair of his sneakers?
It's a true story.
What's the story behind that?
So what happens is, shout out to Mike Bibby. Mike Bibby was Team Jordan. He actually introduced me to the guy who was making all these and made the Kobe Jordan and all that. He introduced me to the guy that was making the Jordan.
The guy that became like your plug with all
the guy who got fired.
Who got fired?
Jesus King, what's
Mike
up?
Bibby plugged me with.
That's crazy.
So Michael Jordan told me that Mike Bibby never got paid $1. He got paid in 18-wheelers of sneakers pulling up to his house to just give him. They paid him in sneakers.
Michael Jordan told you that?
Michael Jordan. So if I knew his middle name, I would spell it out. Michael Jeffrey Jordan told me, yo, that guy Mike Bibby, he never wanted $1. These guys, basketball players make 100 million, 200 million.
Bibby got a sick collection too.
He got paid in sneakers. When I went to Michael Bibby's house, still to this day, his shit is like 5-story. Well, anyway, Mike Bibby is my brother. He's Terror Squad. Shout out to Team Dime, Dane, all of them. He was begging me for years. Yo, come see my collection. Come see my collection. Come see. So one day I got a show in Arizona and I pull up. By the way, Mike Bibby owns a complex. So let's just say he bought a mountain and his sister got $10 million mansion. He got a $10 million mansion. His mother got, their kids are running around like damn near Mormons. They got their own fucking complex. They running around. It's their nephews. They own the whole shit.
Yeah.
So I get there and Mike Bibby don't trust nobody. He takes me to a sneaker room and he got like 7 locks. Remember when your grandfather would have like 7 locks
On the door, yeah.
on the fucking door? He's
This guy.
that shit up. It was bigger than any Foot Locker, anything you ever seen. It's like he got like ladders. I got a mini one now, but he got like ladders that go up to the 5th floor, and it's just sneakers and sneakers and sneakers and sneakers and sneakers and sneakers. He got shit I never seen.
All these sneakers, all these crazy collectors, all your crazy sneakers, right? What has been your actual craziest story in order to get a pair of sneakers?
Well, Mike Bibby choked me out. You know what I'm saying? He got mad because he told me, yo, get whatever you want. I never even knew my knees could work like that. I jumped.
What do you mean by that?
I went to in Australia,
yo.
they got a zoo. We went to the zoo.
Hey, yo.
I don't know if you know. They got a show in the zoo where they put like a stake to like the 5th floor, and the fucking tiger jumps on the tree with one little whoop. The next one, he grabs the stake from the 5th floor. You are not getting away from a fucking tiger.
Of course not.
No, but I seen it. They have a show there where the tiger jumps to the 5th floor.
5th floor.
Gets the fucking steak and comes down and starts eating it. So I kind of did that, and I pulled out like 3 one of one. Like, I mean, you can't do it to me. Like, remember they used to have the old commercials, Christmas times, Toys R Us, get what you want.
Right.
I'm like, Carrot Patch job, Space Invaders, like I'm just grabbing shit, and he gets mad, and his family's like, Mike, you begged him to come. You told him. He was like, fuck that. I wouldn't go to his house and take his platinum plaques. He know what the fuck he's taking. So in that 5-story biggest shit I ever seen, I grabbed a 3. And the man got furious. He was like, oh no, you can't take. I said, well, why you tell me to go ahead and get whatever I want? So I chose 1. I said, let me just get 1. He said, all right, fair. So I took 1 Holy Grail. But he had this, I don't want to tell him because these suckers, they might have access to one of his sons
We
or
do,
something.
Jesus
But
King. We do.
he
bro.
got a Jordan. They got the Vancouver Grizzly color wave. That to this day is just retarded. It's like I never forgot that sneaker right there. Mike Bibby got it. You know who else got it? Rip Hamilton. So Rip Hamilton was also Team Jordan. Rip Hamilton has this Jordan sneaker that's made out of solid gold. When he won the chip,
Solid gold.
solid gold, like not just solid gold, like solid crack your head open like a fucking safe. I got a safe in my house. It took 10 dudes to carry this shit up. Like you not getting out of my house with the safe. It literally took 10 human beings to, that's part of this shit. Cops is coming before you get that safe out of there. That shit is like 10 human beings
Right.
have to bring the safe up. Rip Hamilton got some. He got a case. The owner of Detroit Pistons gave it to him when they want the back-to-back chips set with Ben Wallace and all that. I never seen no shit. He never let me take a picture, nothing.
Right.
I was like, yo, let me get him. He was like, no. And I think I was doing something. I was like, yo, Rip, you think I have 10 security? He was like, that shit ain't leaving the crib for nothing. I was like, yo, because that would like blow anybody's mind.
Right.
That's like whatever he did, like whoever the owner is, he's a super billionaire because it looked like wearable. But it's not no bullshit. It's not like, this shit is crystal
That's
clear,
insane.
3D, like solid gold.
Wow. Someone else we want to know sneaker-wise, someone you have a good relationship with, DJ Khaled. You guys ever get into a fight over sneakers?
Khaled's full of shit. Okay.
Mm.
And so
Ooh.
Khaled's full of shit. And so he goes one day and I needed the black, what is that? The Carhartt the black M&Ms.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He might have had 10 pair. And for some reason, I couldn't find my size. And I'm trying to buy them for 30,000, whatever this shit. And I walk in Khaled's closet, and he's 11 and a half. I'm 12. That man tried to fight me one-on-one. I was like, yo, I said, yo, Khaled, I'm about to buy these for 30,000. He was like, yo, I ain't giving you shit. I said, yo, Khaled. He was like, hell nah, we was about to fight. But he got 4 or 5 pair. I'm like, yo, he was
You
like,
want just one.
nah, he refused. I would have got him. I got him, but
Is it true that he makes you lick the bottom of the sneakers?
yeah. When he puts out that's
That's your staple.
no, that's one of the most iconic
Olympic
moments in
sevens.
sneaker history. Let's not
Did you retire from
let's
licking
not
the bottom?
undermine. You should ask Perfect Pair. Has he ever licked the bottom of his sneaker?
You don't
Let
think
me
he
know
has?
if you thought you lost respect. I bet you that nigga licked the bottom of his sneaker.
Where you kicked?
What up, dude?
What up?
What you got to say?
Those some wild stories, I'll tell you that. I mean that tiger joint for real.
Tiger jumping 50 feet.
Yeah, I mean, tigers can jump.
Ain't no
Tigers
50
can
feet up in the
jump
air, bro.
there, but
Ain't no 5 stories. Nope, not buying it. not
five
buying it.
stories, no, but they're up
50
there.
feet,
I'll tell you
Nah, 5th floor, nah, no,
that. They up there though.
nah,
That
no
being
50
said,
feet.
I
Nah,
didn't say they could jump 50 feet. I
Joe
just said
said
they
it.
can get up there.
Joe said it.
I
5th,
heard what he said.
5th floor.
Listen. You listen to the people tell stories about Mike. You think Mike jumped from half court doing the slam dunk. You let them tell the story. Shoot. That being said, this whole thing about going collection for collection, like, I don't know. My question is, how are they even going to facilitate this? Oh yeah, I lost it when he said, I did not know my knees would do. Yo, that's like when he was on the other podcast and he was saying he was a glizzy. What did he say? He was a glizzy king or something like that.
Yeah, he's a glizzy connoisseur or something. I don't.
Him and Rick Ross. Remember, Rick Ross said, "Oh, I could smell the sausage on your breath," and I knew exactly what
Lord.
it was. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh, no.
Yeah, another one. Yeah, I could smell it on your breath. I was like, damn.
Oh man, that's good stuff.
I mean, that being said, like I don't know. I wonder how they're even going to be able to facilitate a sneaker battle with these guys, because for one, like he was talking about that Memphis Grizzly Jordan 3. I ain't never seen that joint before in my life. So these guys got like one of ones that who'd be able to verify those are even legit. But see, this goes back to I take this all the way back to when they were debuting the movie Air, and Ben Affleck was going around, right, on the tour promoting the movie. And what shoes did he have on that one day? Them Chicago High custom Travis Scott looking Jones. Now we all know they ain't never make them. But because of his status, don't nobody question what he got on his feet. They automatically like it's customs because they know how much money dude got. So everyone know how much money Fat Joe got, essentially. People know how much the guys he calling out the battle, they all got money too. So who's to say who's gonna call them out and be like, nah, them Jones ain't real?
Hard facts. Speaking of, I just watched a movie on Netflix called The Rip, R.I.P.
Mhm.
And Ben Affleck's in it. And they're like these cops. Like,
Oh, I wanted to watch that. I was thinking about watching that tonight, actually.
Good flick. Watch it. But when you do, hit me up and let me know, because Ben Affleck has some ones on his feet in that movie, and I don't know what they were. I honestly just couldn't tell what. But when you watch it, let me know.
Speaking of ones, what they doing with the mids, bro? They trying to go. Jordan Brand trying to go hard now with some mids.
I saw that.
They
I saw that.
Infrared Jones. They got some infrareds out now. They got them LA to Chicago joints.
Chicago. Yep.
I'm like,
Mhm.
damn.
I saw that.
They trying to boost them up. But
305, what up?
regardless.
What
Well,
up,
regardless,
305?
so what's interesting is I was talking to Jay about this earlier, right? And Jay, I think I'm getting some feedback from you.
Yeah,
You
I'll
don't
be
even-
mine.
Why you don't like getting feedback?
I don't know. I can just hear myself. And I got headphones on. Anyways, that being said, so like no one can pull out a pair of infrared 6s now because they're about to be a GR. But prior to this year in 2026 and them actually creating them as a GR, that was I guess technically like one of them unicorn shoes because it was a sample that never got released to the public. You know, and now they're being released to the public. So, you know, obviously that's not a shoe they could actually pull out and be like, oh, I got these. I mean, I guess you could say, yeah, maybe I got one of the originals. But I'm just wondering, like, if Mike Bibby's got that Vancouver joint, right? Where'd that even come from? You assume it, right? Okay, yeah, Jordan brand. But these guys got probably stuff in their collection you ain't never even heard of, seen before. And of course, we all just gonna take it as they legit because of their status.
Right, and to Fat Joy's point, because I have had somebody tell me who works at Nike about these sample pairs because he has a few sample pairs as well. When he was talking about Nigel, and he was saying that he must have had about 6 other colorways before they made it to that red pair, the orange pair, or whatever. That is true according to my source over at Nike. He got a bunch of sample Travis Scotts and it has sample written on it and on the inside and stuff like that. And they're not the official release. Obviously, they've decided to switch something up or whatever, and this is just a sample pair, whether it's a colorway or a different type of color, whatever it is. Maybe it's a defect, whatever it is. But to Joe's credit, that is the way those kind of samples. So to your point, to have a one of one, especially if it's a sample pair, I mean, it makes complete sense. And how do you check that? You know what I mean?
So I want to say this, man. Like, I think getting sample pairs is fire, bro. I would love to have a sample pair in the collection. Okay. We do know Fat Joe has a deal with Nike. So, we definitely got to give Fat Joe his credit and not say, oh, this got to be a fake, because again, he signed to Nike, right? So we know he can get some stuff, and that's cool. That's great. But I think if they're gonna do that sneaker battle, I mean, he can pull out, his face on the Air Force One. To me, that don't mean nothing. Pull out something else besides just with you in it, Joe. Right? Again, let's talk about the kicks. How'd you get them? Where they came from? Let's talk about some history. Let's really put some things in perspective. And I told Wear Your Kicks the same thing. Like, when you got someone who is a art connoisseur, they collect art. They can sit there and tell you the person who painted, why they painted, their emotions during the painting. Like, this is where it comes down to. If you really into like kicks, like you want that historical knowledge. That's when I'm talking about people who real true sneakerheads, bro. That's the way I look at it, right? Just not saying, look what I have. I mean, okay, great, yay. What about it? What about that kick?
But I mean, that's what it comes down to, though, because okay, so I go back to the Bibby shoe. What's he going? What history is he going to tell you? They made a custom Vancouver Grizzly Jordan 3. Like, he could tell you any story he wants about that damn shoe. If there's only one of them, I could tell you that John fell from heaven itself.
Right, but
I'm just saying, like
no, okay, my bad.
I just mean, like, this battle that they're gonna allegedly have. Again, I wonder what the parameters are going to be in order to do this, because again, they're gonna have like shit in that collection that again is one-offs, samples, and who knows, like, you know, not everybody is gonna. So I bet you they're gonna have samples and shit. They don't even know the backstory to some of them. So I don't know.
Correct. So to this question in particular, especially, you know, when it comes to Nike and the Jordan brand, right? He says anybody who signs with Jordan brand can make their own custom Jordans, any number. That's why you get all those samples from. But the sample pair goes. Here goes the Xbox controller, and this is an old controller.
Facts.
But let's say, boom, here goes the new design, right? And someone goes, nah, we need to move this closer and put the X a little bit higher. So now this controller becomes a sample controller. That's all that means, right? Now they're gonna redesign that controller. They're gonna move the X up and whatever. And now this controller is now a sample controller, right? So that's what's happening with these shoes. So, I mean, yes, but that doesn't mean that it's a custom. It doesn't mean that it's a fake. It's not the green light go. And like I said, according to the person I know who works at Nike, he says that's exactly how it happens. Like, you know, the designers are coming with ideas. It's like making an article of clothing. It's a real shirt, right? It's and it's not the green light go project. So now that shirt is a sample of the next version, you know, of what's going to get approved or whatever. Mm-hmm. So it's an unapproved version or prototype. Let's call it a prototype. But it doesn't mean that it's fake, though. Just to be honest with you,
100%. Like I guess from my perspective, it's just kind of what could they even show that's just kind of like, okay. So for example, we know Fat Joe actually allegedly from pictures, maybe is the only one of two people who has a pair of off-white Bred 4s.
Mm-hmm.
Now we know Virgil's wife is the first to have a pair because she wore them, right? That's Virgil's wife. But there's photos floating around that Fat Joe apparently has a pair also. Now, how did he come into, you know, possession of them joints? Because why is he only the top person with all the people that have association? How is he the only one with a pair? I feel like, and I'm saying this because I don't recall any real association he had to Virgil. There's other people out here that were a lot closer to Virgil Abloh than Fat Joe was, from my understanding. So his wife gifted him a pair for some reason? Like,
it could be anything. He could have had a sample pair.
I don't know. You know,
when you got to deal with Nike, you got inside looks for certain things. You know people. So who knows?
Fakes made in the same factory as the real ones.
Sometimes some of them are.
Okay. And so I'm kind of glad he brought this up because so I don't know if you guys understand this, but Nike had that theft of data, 1.4 terabytes, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the thing the thing that they stole, it wasn't necessarily like people's login and payment information. They actually stole like
future concepts, current concepts,
future data. Concepts, builds, right? They stole what is it? Some of the trademarks that they've submitted for and stuff like that. So allegedly, Nike didn't have any trademarks on jewelry, and now they're submitting trademarks to actually put the swoosh and other Nike branded stuff on jewelry because apparently they didn't have it before.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like they've got all types of stuff going on. But one of the things they talked about is now that these design builds are basically being held at ransom because apparently the group that stole all this stuff from Nike said that they were going to have till like January 24th, which was like 4 days ago, to pay them an undisclosed amount of money in order to get this information back and have it not leak out to other parties. Now, I'm going to tell you this. They can say to Nike whatever they want. I guarantee you that information already got let go to somebody. Somebody paid for some of that info already, and it's already
Mhm.
out there. So now this verification stuff, when it comes to making fake shoes, like they was already getting better making fake shoes to begin with. And if what got stolen that allegedly they said was stolen, it could get even better. But then they'd be
Yeah.
killing their own market. To me, they'd be killing their own market.
Which is crazy to think about, because the only way I like, honestly, to combat that, especially if it's true, and here goes the scary part, if you scrapped it all, if he was like, all right, well, we need to come up with something else, because the fakes will be going rampant with it, because you wouldn't be.
Yeah.
Yeah, but one point-
They'll have it. That's like having your playbook. You know, it is having your
I mean,
playbook.
And what's crazy though is what do a lot of people say? Sometimes the fakes have better QC than the legit pairs.
Absolutely.
Sometimes.
Absolutely. So to answer that question, Jay, this question right here, when you said sometimes, go ahead and elaborate on what you know about this.
So there's some information that came out where a gentleman said that Nike, he gave a time frame. Nike will work from the factory from this time to this time. And then once the factory closed, about an hour later, everybody's gone. They would pay the factory manager $100,000 a year to turn the machines back on, and those people would come in and start creating the same exact shoes in the same exact factory. And then an hour before, 2 hours before, the factory workers come in, they shut everything down, and then everything will be right back up and running like how it used to. So that's how some of those fakes are made. Some of them are made in that actual same factory. Other ones are not. This is why sometimes you have really, really amazing, hard to tell fakes, and then that's why you got some really bad ones where it's just clear as day. You can tell it ain't the real deal.
So thanks for sharing that, because I have heard similar things to that, Jay, in conjunction with, like, I'm just using this just to use easy numbers, obviously, just for easy numbers. But let's just say Nike has authorized a factory to make 50,000 pairs, right?
Mhm.
And this factory makes 50,700 or nine, or let's just go with 51,000. So, you know, for QC issues, so that they got a spare 1,000 shoes they can kind of pick from and say, all right, boom, these 50,000 are authorized. These look good. Let's go ahead and ship them off. Now this factory's left with 1,000 pairs left over. What happens with this shoe? It's supposed to get deconstructed, right? But now you have 1,000 pairs that's legit. They're real. They're all made in that factory. It just didn't make the cut.
So, manufacturer terms, right? There's a term out there. It's called like Six Sigma, to where it's essentially what it's trying to do is cut down on factory defects, right? So that's why you would create, like, there's an actual batch you're supposed to fulfill, but you create more to account for, you know, so many parts per million having defects to them. Now, from a manufacturing standpoint, when it comes to shoes, you know, us as consumers, we assume that, you know, somehow those are destroyed. For example, okay, and Derek, you know this, when stores don't sell certain inventory, right? What are they supposed to do? Throw that joint in the trash.
Yeah.
They're supposed to just get rid of it.
Yeah.
And some people will go there and they will pick stuff up out of the trash.
Right.
There's YouTube videos of people going around because they know the schedule of when some of these stores or whatever will get rid of extra inventory that is past its quote unquote shelf life, right? Or it's inventory that's no longer to be sold and they can't take it anywhere, so they're supposed to destroy it. I know some places they'll take like magazines and they're supposed to tear apart of the magazine and put it out in the recycle or something like that, you know.
I know back in the day, restaurants they started putting locks on their dumpsters because you know that they would throw out their food, and people
Yeah.
will go dumpster diving to go obviously eat and then get sick and then try to sue the restaurant. So they're
Right.
like, you know what I mean?
Correct.
So they started putting locks on the dumpsters.
So to and what up, Kicknology? And so to
You finna build. What up, fam?
What up, kid?
Frankie in there saying this is where unauthorized came from. Correct. The unauthorized pairs that didn't make it through. Now, let's use like the undefeated force, for example, right? And the QC was all over the place depending on where the pairs came from. So in a situation like that, right, most people would think those pairs should have never actually made it through into consumers' hands, but they did, and they had a bunch of problems with them. Same thing with the white cement threes that had the differences in the elephant print being off. You know, some of it was thick elephant print, some of it was thin, some of it was damn near non-existent, right? Or you got some shoes to where the tags are upside down and nonsense like that. Or remember the one pair had the Nike Air on the back of one and the Jumpman on the other, right? But they came together in the box. Technically, those pairs should never make it through the consumer's hands. But had nobody seen anybody post that, right, that they bought it that way, what we think? They're like, nah, there's no way. There's no way them joints are legit.
Hey, BMW says, would you rather do a conversation with Tinker Hatfield or a tour of Fat Joe's collection? And honestly, I'd rather have a conversation with Tinker Hatfield. That's the easy one for me.
I would like. Has Joe put a video out about his collection yet? Like has he dropped a collection video?
He has shown some stuff over the years, but like I haven't seen nothing new.
So here, the thing with Fat Joe is, I think he was. Remember when they did MTV Cribs?
Yeah.
So he was actually the first, from my understanding, he was like one of the first rappers out here to actually on MTV Cribs like showcase a bunch of the sneakers and stuff that he had. So he's been collecting sneakers like way before
Correct.
it ever got to this level. You know what I mean? So
do you know the sad part is though? Like MTV Cribs and Pimp My Ride, all them shows are like frauds though. Like Exhibit even talks about it. Like,
oh yeah, Exhibit said
all of them shows, man. People will be in like Airbnbs or rentals of their friends' houses talking about, yo, welcome to the crib or whatever.
Yep.
What's behind this door? Oh, this is the kitchen. Yeah, because they didn't know the kitchen was. It's not even the crib, bro. Like
the realest one was Redman.
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 That boy had no furniture.
You can't get no more real than Redman, bro.
Hard
that joint was straight up North Jersey. He was just like, yo, this is what it is.
Yo, hard facts. Hey, Jay, how much more? Because I know it's getting late for you guys. How much more is it to this joint?
I mean, it's like we got like 12 more minutes.
All right, I mean? You want to let it rock?
Yeah, let's let it rock.
All right, cool.
Hey, chat, everybody in the chat right now, man. Listen, we appreciate y'all. We definitely reading everybody's comments. Y'all speaking some facts, man. For real.
Real quick before we get back to the video, King Midas at 9:44. He talks about Nike bringing shoes back. So the only way Nike can truly win this fight right against counterfeits is by bringing back to the U.S. production. As long as production remains in China, the problem will persist. Well, listen, unless you're ready to start paying $250 for your regular Jordan 1s and like, you know, $325 for some regular Jordan 4s, like, get ready, bro. Because I'm telling you right now, this is why they're trying to produce so many pairs out here to quote unquote fight the fakes, but they got these Jordan 4 breads on the way, and they're talking about lowering the stock numbers. And I mean, that could be like lowering by a total of 1%, 2%, right? Than produced before. But that's what made people go to the fakes, because they couldn't get their hands on the reals.
So I'm with King, and I said this before, man. I'm not saying we have to have everything made in the U.S., which, I mean, it would be amazing. But New Balance, they will tell you what kicks are made in the U.S. There's no reason why Nike can't do it and keep the price the same. There's no reason for it. No reason.
I don't think that'll kill the fakes though. Like I'll be honest with you, who do you think counterfeit U.S. money?
Facts.
Would not stop the fakes, but just in terms of like, I'm speaking more along the fact, not even just counterfeits, but I'm just saying even just like creating jobs and things here. Like, there's no reason why Nike can't do it, bro.
I agree with that. As for
No
yeah,
reason.
for the job creation, yes, but to Lewis's point, I mean, like a very good friend of mine works for Comcast, and I do want to get back to the video, but I just want to say this real quick. Very good friend of mine works for Comcast, and Comcast are laying off a bunch of people here in the U.S. To make a long story short, over in India, they're hiring four people over in India for every one salary that they're eliminating. 4 for 1, fam. That's what they're doing. That's what's happening. So
Sad reality.
So the moment Nike brings their factory here, that's cool. The Jordan 1 is going to be $250, $280 for Jordan 1. And I mean, if we're willing to pay for that in order to support the market here, then so be it. You know what I mean? But you know what I mean? Everyone's gonna get to crying. Oh, that's too much for a Jordan 1. I remember when they used to be $150. Yeah, well, you want it in an American factory, it's here.
Hey, Social Joins, shout out to you, bro. Popping up from the UK. And 949. What's the thing? He said we just popped up on his timeline. He's in the UK, got slightly different taste in shoes to you guys in the States. This is cool though. We appreciate you being tapped in.
Oh yeah. For sure. Thanks for tapping in.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But you're more than welcome here, bro.
All day.
100%.
Appreciate you, Brody.
100%. And so it's crazy to answer this question because yes, to your point, why they call fakes, and I think a good way to Frankie said it right here. Then they're technically like unauthorized, so they're real kicks that wasn't authorized, so hence why they kind of get the fake tag. But in all reality, if it's made at the same factory, the same materials, by the same people and the same molds, it's a real shoe. It's just an unauthorized one. So
remember, he said by the same people.
Yeah.
That's the key word. Made by the same people, not the factory shut down for 2 hours and then everybody from Nike goes now. It's the same materials, same machine, but it's not done by the same people. That's the difference between UAs, fakes, good, bads, whatever the difference may be.
Absolutely.
So that's just how we look at it, chat. We'll get back to this Fat Joe real quick.
Yeah. Let's knock it out.
Promise you.
Did you retire from licking the bottom of sneakers?
Only if DJ Khaled come out with another sneaker, I lick the bottom of it.
So there's no other way.
Nah, him and Reggie. Shout out to Reggie. I wouldn't have a sneaker collection without Reggie. Him and Reggie, every time he come out with a DJ Khaled sneaker, that's the whole. Yeah, I remember one day I said, "Yo, I retired from that." Khaled was like, "Yo, man," I said, "Yo, I need the sample of a sample of a sample of a sample of a sample. I need the one."
Right.
He said, "Yeah." Then I licked the sneaker on camera.
Everybody has a price, essentially.
Yeah, he gave me those. I got them.
Speaking of a price, you have your own sneaker store, right? How hard was it to get that Jordan contract?
Well, Michael Jordan gave me the contract himself.
How did that happen?
That's a true slow. My business partner said slow. In my line, 1,000,000%. We built the store, right? The store cost maybe $700,000, $750,000. Nobody in the hood ever seen a store like that.
Right.
Shit made out of white marble, chandeliers, smell like dick teeth candles in the
He
middle
said
of the
dick. What? He said, oh, pause, bro.
I was like, yo, this
He
is my
said
new
dick
store up my
tease
street.
candles.
And the man go around and he says, yo, this is nice, this, that. He said, Ms. Joe, who gave you permission?
Right.
I said, permission? Like, permission? I was like, permission? For what? I'm down with Nike. He was like, oh, no, it don't work like that. And I'm going to tell you the whole
'Cause that's a
story.
very
I found
different-
out 20 years later.
Right.
So I'm like, what you mean? I spent like $750,000 building. He was like, yo, Joe, you need to be vetted, this, that, this. I'm like, what? So I'm fucked. You know what I'm saying? And I had the nerve to drive the nigga back downtown, right? We drove him back like after he told us there's no way we're gonna get the Nike account, we still drove him to Manhattan. He was our friend for
Right.
years.
Right.
That same night, there's a Neymar Jr. Welcome to Team Jordan party. And so everybody's in there, Carmelo, Fabulous, everybody was up in there, and Kelly Rowland performed. And out of nowhere, you hear a voice, and it's MJ. He's like, Big Joe. He never calls me Fat Joe. He always calls me Big Joe. He go, Big Joe. Big Joe. And everybody shuts the fuck up. Everybody shuts the fuck up and look, it's Michael Jordan. He got a cigar and some type of whiskey in his hand. He said, your store. Grand opening, I'm there. Your store. I never told him. I never told Reggie. I never told nobody. It just happened. And he was like, your store, grand opening, I'm there. Bro, they ran over so fast. The same guy who told me, he said, I guess you got a store. Oh, I love the space. The basement, big and big. I'm like,
He switched up quick.
And then I killed them. And the way I did it was Michael Jordan. So they was like, yo, you think he's coming? I said, you heard the man. He's coming. I said, we got to hire snipers and all type of security. We in the hood. I'm
special service.
I am selling the story to these Nike guys like you never seen in your life. I said, I need everything exclusive. Everything you never had before. What do you mean? They're going to vote. Hey, give me everything that you ain't sell for 10 years. I need the shit because MJ got to come in there.
Right.
He got to, I bullshitted these man, that grand opening, that shit was like, yo, am I lying or what? We had shit you ain't seen in 10 years. Like, sneaker collectors came up that day at the store. That shit was nuts. The only person I let go in there, you know how they say you back door or whatever, the only person we let break street date was Clark Kent, and I couldn't say no. The man
can't say no.
He walked in and started grabbing.
He basically
shit
robbed you.
He walked in and started grabbing like 10, 20 pair from down. Oh, I need these play schools.
That dude had a collection.
He knew what he wanted. He went up in there, like, all right, bought it up. He's done. We could do.
Rest in peace.
That's like when I say the story about me and Flight Club. I was the first dude in Flight Club, and I filled up the fucking truck. And everybody was mad online. They was like, yo, that's Fat Joe. We can't. I was like, fuck that. I need this shit. I gotta have it. You gotta understand, when I want something, I gotta have it.
Fair enough. Joe, you've told us some great stories, but now's the real time. We got to bring you inside of our event. But before we do that, I just want to give you your flowers, right? So we got some flowers here for you to give you. And in giving you
size 12.
No, in giving you your flowers.
Do I have a shopping budget or something? Yo, let me tell you something. We did Joe LaPuma. What is that? Shopping?
Sneaker shopping. Shout out JLP.
They gave us a budget, me and Jada. Shout out to the podcast. If you don't have it, go subscribe. Whatever is Joe and Jada. We on Netflix. We the biggest in the fucking game. Don't play yourself and think you even close to this shit. And I go with Jada, and I don't even want to tell you how much it was. It was a budget for me and him. Man, I took 3/4 of the budget when I threw all my sneakers on there.
Of course you did.
Yeah, I'm terrible when it comes to sneakers. I'm a piece of shit.
Speaking of JLP, one more thing before I want to mention. JLP, you were just on Sneaker of the Year panel.
Joe
LaPuma.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
What's his name?
Joe LaPuma. JLP.
Yeah, JLP.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you said Gerald. We know Gerald Peters. That's our guy from Staten Island.
Oh, okay.
He owned the Rolex store. I thought you said.
Okay.
Speaking of Gerald P.
No, JLP.
No, all right, JLP.
Speaking of that, one of the most viral things that came out of Sneaker of the Year is your thoughts and feelings on this sneaker.
I didn't know it went viral. Oh, yeah, that sneaker was incredible. The problem is I paid, what, 40, 50,000 for a pair, and that shit came out for $199. They fucking killed me. I got smacked. You know, you take the good with the bad. Karma's karma.
But you said you're rich. I mean, you'd be all right.
I'm not saying I'm rich. Could we scrap that part? No,
Fair enough.
that's too fucking much.
Well,
But with them, I was a little upset, but I'm glad the fans got the opportunity to get that. You know what I'm saying? That's why the Terror Squad sneakers sold out so fast. It's like people wanted that shit for 20
20 years.
Now you got the opportunity to get them for $100, something, whatever. They ran and got that shit. So, you know, shout out to Jordan. Jordan and them talking to me about doing a collab. The sneaker I told them I want to do, they said absolutely not. I'm like, why? They was like, it's going to sell out in half a second. It's going to be pandemonium in
What
the
shoe is
streets. I can't tell you. Penny, your man Nigel Sylvester might steal the idea. Some people they in a little bit more than me. But the sneaker I told them that I want to flip, they dead ass told me we're scared to put that out. Like if we put
So
that
you
out,
scared Nike, essentially.
1,000,000,000%. The one time right after the Terror Squad sneaker, they broke a record. Go Google it if you want, or whatever the case. Told to me by the CEO of Nike, we sold more Air Force Ones than anybody. Jordan came to me and was like, yo, let's do a collabo. And I said, okay, I'm doing this. No, like, we can't handle the crowd. We can't handle, what are you trying to do? This. Yo, I'm for win. We put a podcast 6 months. We got anybody you ever seen in your life. We got the biggest deal at Netflix.
What shoe you think he talking about?
I don't know.
I'm trying to think what he in his collection likes like that he would try to do a collab on. It can't be a 4 because they do collabs on 4s all day. It's got to be something else.
Yeah, but he said after that Air Force One drop, so that might when did that Air Force One drop? 2 years ago?
King Midas thinks it's an 11, even though now they're making 2 collab Jordan 11s.
And that's the first collab, right?
Yeah, first ever Jordan 11 collab.
11 collab.
A waste of a collab.
Just as Air Jordan 11 collab. Talking about an 11.
Or y'all just 11 fans. Y'all huge 11 fans.
Well, I mean, that's the speculation. I mean, think about it, though. A Fat Joe Jordan 11 or Terror Squad Jordan 11. I mean, the Terror Squad Air Forces did well. I don't know why a Jordan 11 wouldn't do well. But I don't know. That'd be interesting. What silhouette he used to do a collab with, and they saying, nah, we couldn't handle it.
I don't know. But what I will tell you,
it's got to be something that they never collabed with before. Would you agree?
I mean, it's not a bad train of thought, but I mean, I don't know. I couldn't tell you.
Yeah, same.
I couldn't tell you. King said my favorite Jordan is 18. Woo! I'm not mad at you, bro.
Like a lot of the chat keeps saying it's a Jordan 11. It probably is a Jordan 11, to be honest with you. It probably is, and he's not allowed to say. So he says. I mean,
what up, Herbs?
Speaking of which, that collab Jordan 11s they got coming out, them things are trash. Trash, absolute trash.
A waste.
They look like they took the Columbia 11s and the Gambas and just removed some of the coloring off of them and said, "Here you go."
Yep.
Yeah, they
just said, or it could be an Air Jordan tree.
They've done 3s. They got like the Khaled. Okay, how you gonna let DJ Khaled do a 3 and you ain't gonna let Fat Joe? Because they got them 3s with the "We the Best" on the back. So I don't think it's a 3.
Well,
they let what's his name? What's that other Latin dude? He got the 4s coming out this year.
Balvin.
Yeah, they letting J Balvin do 1, 2, 3s and now a 4. So it's got to be a silhouette that they haven't used before. Maybe you guys are right about the 11s.
Might be a 13.
And Balvin got 2 threes. They gave him 2 threes.
Yeah, I don't know.
A
which
13?
Jordan silhouette. I mean, hell. I mean,
It can't be a 13. They collab with Soulfly on a 13.
could be a 10.
Ain't no way it's a 10.
Could
Ain't
be
no
a
way
10.
it's a 10. Ain't no way it's a 10. Yeah, Nina Chanel did 3s.
Mhm. Could be a 10. 10 would be fire. Hey, listen, y'all. I'm for collabs in different numbers, man. Like as opposed to the same silhouettes. As much as I love 3, 4, 5, 6, and 8s are my top dogs, but I love 10s, bro. I'm that guy who really like 10s.
Oh, speaking of which, apparently we got pictures. I put it in our group chat
Mhm.
of an up and coming Jordan 7.
Terrible. I saw it. That thing is horrible.
What are they doing that?
It's horrible.
Yeah, they're calling it the tennis day. Mr. Think, I'm holding it up right now.
Oh, hold up.
They're calling these
Messing
ones
up
the
with
tennis
that.
days. But these remind me of the Andre Agassi joints. The like the what are them things called with the hot lava colorway.
Yeah, it's the lavas.
And those did pretty well. So I don't,
Nah,
I don't
that
know.
7 is terrible.
I kind of like these. These ones is clean.
Polo said, I love Cherry Wood 16. Frankie said, can you show the Ben 8s? Oh, yeah, the Ben 8s. Josiah Keys, my brother, said, I am bike.
What up, Josiah? Ben 8s.
Yep. The Ben 8. Hey, listen, Frankie, I told everybody the Ben 8s is the best Ben that's dropping in 26.
You think it's better than the 3?
Yeah. Yep. Give me them Ben 8s. Give me them Ben 8s, y'all.
And this is coming from a guy that don't like green.
Nope. But I like the Ben 8s. I'm tired of green, but yeah,
I mean, they're
them
nice,
right there,
but
them right there. Oh yeah.
mm,
Oh yeah. The Ben 8s is I like the Ben 8s. That is not the best Ben, in my opinion. But in terms of 2026, that's the best Ben is releasing.
you like them over these ones, the 3s that are coming out?
The 3s are tough.
Nah.
The 3s are
Well,
tough.
we gonna see when we get official images and shit.
Yeah. The 3s are tough, man. I ain't gonna lie, them 3s are tough.
All right, how many of y'all getting these World Best Dads? What are they coming out? Father's Day?
I mean, it's cool, but I think it's a pass for me.
So if your son gets you these, you tell him take them back.
Nah. Nah.
Josiah said, I'm getting those Nike Air Plus Dornbecker 2026,
Nice.
my boy.
Nice.
For sure.
Probably
Polo
gonna have a
said,
collab with Jordan.
"Ew." And then King said, if I was going to have a collab with Jordan, it would have to be an Air Jordan countdown pack.
If they give it to you. If they give it to you.
Countdown pack. King, I like where you're going with that, my guy.
Good idea.
My guy.
And what that countdown pack gonna cost us? 400 something.
Hey. All right. Last little ones. We're going to finish up, chat. We appreciate everybody out there rocking with us, even with your Ghost Watchers, man. Make sure y'all go ahead and get them thumbs ups, man.
Appreciate y'all, man. Thanks for tapping in. We still got
Yes,
some people
we-
tuned in.
I
We got
win.
about 30 people in.
All or
I
nothing.
don't, all the time. I gotta win.
So end it off. We want to give you your flowers and just say, of course, you've been doing this a long, long
Size
time.
12 something like let's save a little piece for the ladies. You guys got
Listen, we might not have the
complex here.
complex budget.
You got the whole complex. You save a little piece for later. Something.
Back to the flowers. Joe, you started sneaker collecting literally before I was alive. I'm 26 years old. You've been collecting longer than that, right? And somebody who came up in this game, grew up seeing you do all these videos and say this about sneakers and all that. I saw a lot of people doing similar things in that time, but it's just saying similar things, saying, oh, showing this, showing that. But it's really, in my opinion, I think you're one of the only people that has stayed relevant and grown relevance over time. And that's because you haven't been afraid to step out of your comfort zone, do more stuff, do the podcast like you're saying. Now you got the Netflix thing. You know, it's not just music, it's sneakers, it's this, it's that. The energy that you bring, all those reasons are things that we admire. And when we're coming up and now we're the new guys on the block,
That's right.
we take inspiration after you, because this whole sneaker thing, Joe,
Yeah.
it's not about the sneakers. It's about the stories and the energy and everything behind it. And you bring that better than pretty much anybody else. We desire to bring that in this sneaker world.
You
And
know
we're
how
hopeful
many
that we could be the
sneakers
next
I
extension.
wore that were old that just broke on stage? Or you know,
I
I
can
got
imagine.
sneakers. I'm like, you gotta look for this footage. What's that movie, Huggy Bear?
Huggy.
Huggy. What's the shit back in the day? The guy come out of jail. He was an old pimp, and I'm gonna get you, sucker. Go look for that thing. The man was the flyest man on the earth. He went to jail. He did like 30 years. When he come out, they playing fucking Public Enemy. He walk on the street, shit look like the, and he walking with some shoes that they were fish tank pumps. So it was like made out of fiberglass, and he's walking, and it's fish in there, like goldfish and shit, and they are laughing. He went from being the flyest guy in the universe to like the whole hood was laughing at him. Yo, he start walking in them shits like, yo, hey, you know, I've had those moments with sneakers that just bust on my feet like,
Oh, yo. Hey,
You remember
yo.
that?
But
I got-
you see what
I
he
got
did?
just
He
dead.
said-
It's got nothing to do with it. I can't wear them. I can't.
I
He
believe
gave
it.
a squirt
The
sound.
point I
too.
was getting to is just that the energy that you've brought, we desire to be the next generation to bring that energy and bring that rejuvenance to the sneaker world. I think
I
that
don't want no shoes
the
busting on my
community needs it,
feet.
we want to be
We
that. We're
talking
inspired by you.
sneakers, right? Have you ever seen Pandemonia like you got out there right now?
We
With
haven't
Fat
gone
Joe
out there
coming
yet,
to-
have we?
How's it looking out there?
It's packed.
Ram packed. Where sneaker collectors want to get a glimpse of the cheekbone. They know the guard is here. These people lie to you. They're never gonna tell you the truth. You know who tells you the truth?
Joe Crack.
People. People power is the most powerful power in the world that people have spoken. Fat Joe's coming to a sneaker convention. Shit is sold out.
Well, we might have to do it again. We're excited to
course
have you.
we gotta
Come
do it
on.
again.
We might have to go on
And
tour.
maybe you save me a little piece for later.
We
you
might
know?
have to. Until the next one, like, comment, subscribe. Let's go.
We're trying to get some free
Come on,
kicks.
let's do it. Love.
Wouldn't you? Fuck. Shit.
I mean, listen, bro. You already got paid to do the podcast. This is where we said earlier how people with money, people with clout, always trying to get free stuff.
Hey,
Crazy.
let me tell you something. You know what they say? You know how rich people stay rich? By not spending their money.
Yeah. Josiah Key said anyone silhouettes I see with Marcus Jordan is only going on foot to cut grass. Pippen's wife.
Yo, are they still together?
No, they've been broke up.
Oh, okay.
It's been
She had her 15 minutes of fame.
No, Jordan told his son either A, you get rid of her, or B, I kick you out of the inheritance.
I guess he still got some love for Scotty. Well, actually, he's the one that got love for Scotty. Scotty gonna be like in MJ.
Hey, it's over with now.
So, did y'all see the clip from I don't know, LeBron was on some podcast and he was talking about how 82 minutes in modern day NBA is different than 82 minutes in like from the 80s and 90s. Which, of course, the media wants to make it to where he's coming at MJ again. But he actually had a good point because if y'all remember last year, there were how many guys that blew out their Achilles And the shoes, the technology of the shoes is supposed to be way better than them, Chuck Taylors that they was playing in back then. So he actually had a point. Like the game is faster. These guys jump higher. These guys are quicker. These guys are training way more. Like the abuse, I guess you could say, on the body from a game, night in, night out, like it takes a toll on a lot of them. And these soft tissue injuries are starting to increase at a rapid pace.
Hey King, I didn't. I hadn't
Back
heard
in the guy
about
played
Ray
more.
Live.
Ray J only has a few weeks to live. It was on TMZ.
Yeah, I haven't I didn't click on the article, but I did see something come across my timeline saying that he's been having some sort of medical issues, but I didn't know it was to that severity, to be honest.
He said Ray J claims doctors told him he has months to live. My health is not okay. So I'm looking at an article right now from People Magazine. It says here Ray J shared an update on his health in an Instagram video after he was hospitalized for pneumonia and heart pain. My health is not okay, the singer shared while thanking fans for their concern and prayers. In an earlier video, Ray J said doctors told him he likely wouldn't live to 2027. The singer was recently hospitalized for pneumonia and experiencing heart pain earlier this month. Let's see here if it says anything else.
I haven't heard about it. That's crazy.
Yeah, he's saying Ray J said 2027 is definitely a wrap for me, adding that doctors told him he will not live long. He said his heart had turned black due to abusing alcohol and drugs, admitting to feeling invincible. The singer was admitted to a hospital in Las Vegas on January 7th. TMZ reported due to severe pneumonia and heart pain. A source close to Ray J told the outlet the singer underwent x-rays and had an echocardiogram, but did not reveal any results.
What up, Busy Banks?
Yo.
Well, I mean, a lot of them do abuse a lot of alcohol and drugs and stuff like that,
I know this stuff makes you feel good because it does, but it's straight poison. That's what it is. It's poison.
Matter of fact,
it's good. It's poison.
I read an article about a guy who quit his job and moved to Vegas, and he was making 6 figures a year impersonating the guy from The Hangover, the one with the beard.
Zach Galifianakis.
Yeah, thank you. And he said he had to quit because he was getting hired to like show up to all these parties on like a day in day out basis, plus like to show up for pictures and all this kind of stuff. And he was making buku freaking money from this, but he said like that lifestyle took a toll on him and he had to quit doing it.
Yeah.
Hey, so just preaching, bro. You talk about how NBA players back in the day, played more games. They didn't have any time for they didn't have no time off. They are soft, bro. And you want the rest of the time off. Listen, I'm gonna tell you the difference too. Someone else in the comment section said players back then really wasn't wearing low top sneakers. And that was Frankie. And you know what? You guys are right. But at the same time, we talk about how great technology is now, the recovery period. But these guys are soft. Oh, this particular shoe makes the top of my foot hurt. This shoe makes my third toe hurt a little bit. Just soft. The NBA games now are soft. It might be faster. It's because they ain't playing no damn defense. They ain't got no type of real mental fortitude and body fortitude, right? Someone who flops says, "Oh, I'm hurt," and now they out for the next 2 games. So these new generation guys who are like athletically gifted are soft. their conditioning is not as good as we think it is. And when you talk about bodybuilders, I would prefer to be a 70s bodybuilder any day over today's bodybuilders, even though how huge these guys are with their
Wow.
muscles.
The mass monsters. Nah,
Right.
I mean, they the amount of drugs that these guys are using now to get to the sizes that they're at is just, it's ridiculous, bro. It's ridiculous. The mass monsters, as they call them.
Yeah.
You know?
70s bodybuilders, bro. Listen,
different
I'm telling you,
nutrition,
stronger,
everything.
way better, healthy.
They weren't stronger. They were not stronger. I'll tell you that.
I disagree.
But
I
because
disagree.
that training regimen that what's his name? The dude that's all beat up now, black dude with the bald head.
You talking about Ronnie Coleman?
Coleman.
Yeah, bro.
He was something different. Not all those other
Ronnie,
guys.
but these guys, the way they train, bro. Him, Jay Cutler, there's a couple other ones out there, bro. Like these guys, the training regimens they were on and the way that they lifted weights, it was.
But see, size doesn't mean you're stronger. Bodybuilders are not the strongest guys. They look the strongest, but they really not. It's how you the mind muscle connection and how you go ahead and you lift those weights. These guys are strong. Don't get me wrong, but you talking about real power strength, 70s by far overall. But yes, the Ronnie Coleman was a DNA freakazoid. He was something totally different out the wazoo. Facts. Okay, I'll tell you. If you guys go back and look, if you guys know who CJ Fletcher is, right?
CT Fletcher.
Right? Yep. If you go back and look at CT Fletcher, he'll tell you about the old LA head gangster for the Crips. I can't think of his name right now, but he was way bigger than Arnold Schwarzenegger, bro. He made Arnold look a little small. And this dude was like, I mean, just a hood dude.
Well, two things you got to remember about Arnold though was that he had to, like, granted he won a lot, but I remember specifically they asked him to drop size in order for him to play that Conan movie, and once that started, that changed everything about him because he was too big. I think he was, when he competed, he was around, I think it was like 265, 270. And the guy that wanted to play him in Conan told him he needed to get down to 225 within like 4 months or something like that. So once he dropped all that weight, bro, like that changed a lot for him.
Oh, this is before even Conan. Like, if go look back and yep, and that's his name, Busy. Thank you, Tukey. Yep, and it's all genetics. Listen, you talking about bigger than Arnold, bro. That's why I said 70s guys, they have functional strength. Ohio facts. It's the functional strength, not the size. It's true. Them guys were built different, bro. Pause on that, but it's drugs, right?
But to your point, like, not everybody reacts the same way to performance enhancing drugs, right?
Facts.
Not everybody does. Some people's bodies take to it better than others.
Facts.
You know, but the doping game now for a lot of these guys out here, like, it's not just one thing. They got to take multiple things to like control like the acne and stuff like that. There's something they got to take for that on a daily basis to control the acne bills and all the other kind of stuff. And then the eating is the worst part of it.
Yep. Mr. Think.
We gotta take care of our bodies, man.
Yep. I mean,
we gotta take care of our bodies.
Yep. And Mr. Think is way stronger than me. Like that's part of just genetics, bro. I mean, it's our makeup. You know what I'm saying? Mr. Think out here curling 50 pounds, y'all. He's curling 50s, bro.
Cut it out, Jay. What? Come on, Jay.
Okay, 55. He's curling 55. My bad. No disrespect to you.
Lou can curl. Lou, you can curl 50 pounds, right? 55. Yeah.
See? Jay ain't curling 55, bro. Jay ain't
Yeah, but you're also a distance runner though. You run like every day,
Right.
don't you?
Right.
Not every day, but I run often.
Like how many days a week do you run?
Well, now I'm only down to one, but I used to run about 5 days a week.
Yeah, I mean, so efficiently, the smaller muscles, oxygen carries more efficiently over smaller muscles.
Mhm.
So for distance, your body's more optimized for it.
Correct. Social said these guys are walking far. I'm gonna see.
Perp said I can curl some fresh donuts, some Krispy Kremes.
Oh my God.
What up, Perp? What up?
But look,
Hey, in the
listen, but see, look, I be trying to tell people I lift weights. I don't be out here lifting these women though. I don't be out here messing with these big joints like that. Bro. I can't do it.
Come on! Don't discriminate against the white man.
Nah,
You got the muscle mass to pick them up, turn them around, and put their feet on solid ground.
If they join look like the infinity car symbol, it's not happening, bro.
Yo!
Nah.
Oh snap!
Come on, man.
Nah.
I thought you liked those juicy deals.
Ooh!
Let me tell you something.
Perp in the bill. What up, fam?
He said I can curl them fresh donuts.
Yes, sir.
Shoot, Mr.
Yes,
Think I see
sir.
you getting those push-ups. Yeah, he is. He be getting them
Yep.
push-ups in.
You're killing it. Today I did tricep, biceps, and abs today.
When you gonna start doing them prison style where you clapping in front and back? Again?
Whoa! Clapping what?
the double. He got me on that one. You got me on that one. I'm talking about legit.
Hey. Ohio said, no, was that Busy?
He said I like him shaped like a Mercedes Benz. Oh damn.
Busy said you can handle him, get that back brace from the closet.
Oh snap!
If I gotta do all that, nah, bro. I mean, look. We all got a few in our jacket that we got redacted, right? We all got a few in there that redacted, you know. But nah.
Facts, Ohio. I'll be honest with you, Ohio. For me personally, man, I still do prefer calisthenics over weightlifting. But even though I've gotten away from doing mostly calisthenics, I love calisthenics, bro.
Hey.
I love calisthenics.
Hey, Ohio, 225 on the bar is a lot different than when they walking around. Not happening over here, bro.
Uh-oh. Perp said, speak for yourself. Mine's all dimes.
Yeah. Yep.
All.
Hey, they especially like that when you've been drinking a few too, right?
Your drink turned into a dime. Woo.
Hey, listen.
He said there was a 6 at best.
You get a few in you. Next thing you know, that she be getting that 2-point boost, and that 4 look like a 6. 6 to like an 8.
He said, I don't know why, but when she got out the car, my suspension changed.
Yeah. That's like, you ever see that movie Shallow Hal?
Yeah. Yep. Homegirl was big as a bus. And he kept blaming everything else. What's up with these cheap chairs?
You gotta ask Purple, hey, was that dime a cost saving or was it a tip?
Now look, Perp, you can't put 2 5s together and call it a dime, bro.
Hey, look, he said it right. He said, I guess that drink made 10 pennies equal to hey, a dime is a dime. He ain't lying.
Nah.
10 pennies. Hey.
See, now he trying to go to the quantity route.
He said leaning to one side.
Word.
Yeah.
Hey, listen.
So I started this push-up challenge, and I normally do it at the beginning of the year. Truth be told, I always do my push-ups. I just don't turn the camera on and record them. But on Facebook, I do a push-up challenge, which is cool because like every year somebody normally just joins the challenge and they start sending me their videos. I said my first video I put on Facebook. I kind of gave like a little speech, and then from there I just pretty much just do my push-ups. Right, I don't need to talk all the time, but my goal, like honestly, I'm 45 years old, and like my goal is like I'm just trying to live. Like I mean, that's it. Like I don't need six pack abs, and you know I'm not trying to look like a one of these bodybuilders. No hate to them, no hate to anyone. You know what I mean? But that's not. I'm just trying to stay alive, like heart health and just general health. Like I'm just trying to live as long as possible. I have kids, right? I want to see grandkids. God willing, maybe I get to see great grandkids, but I'm just trying to stay alive at this point. That's my goal. I'm trying to be as healthy as possible. That don't mean that you can't have some birthday cake or some ice cream or Skittles, whatever. But I'm talking about like generally speaking, like I'm just trying to stay alive as long as possible.
I'm gonna knock out some push-ups after this show, man. I'm gonna knock out some push-ups myself.
Ohio, that's what I'm talking about. See, that's why I'm lifting weights. He's talking about. I know exactly what you're talking about. You're talking about give that old nigga squat. he jumping with that joint. I know exactly what you're talking about. Yeah, see? See?
What was his name? Bang Ray? Was that
Bing Rames.
Bing Rames, yeah.
Bing Rames. Oh
hey,
man.
Hey, that dude was in shape, bro. Like, hey.
That
brother was in shape. That brother was in shape, man.
Yo, Lou and Jay, I don't know if y'all. I've been seeing a lot of videos about this thing called a slingshot. Have you heard of this thing?
Is this working out?
Yeah. They say people been using it on the bench. You put on your bicep and
yes, it goes. It wraps around the arms and goes across your chest.
I've seen it in person. Yes,
it's almost like a bra, I guess, if you look at it that way. But they say it's supposed to help with shoulders and elbows and.
But you talking about when you benching like 350 and above, bro? I mean, because all right. So physiologically speaking, the muscles. This is the problem with like using performance enhancers, is because the muscles and tendons are supposed to work in unison, right, as you get stronger. The thing about performance enhancers is it's not so much that it makes you stronger. What it does is it helps you recover faster. So whatever workout you did today, let's think about the hardest workout you've ever had in your life, right? You started cycling on some performance enhancers. It takes about 2-3 days before you start noticing some results from them joints. Well, what happens is whatever that workout is you thought you had that was the hardest in your life, imagine you had the ability to come back the very next day and work out just as hard, if not harder, and you continue to do that. The repair factor of your muscles is like damn near superhuman. But the tendons, because the blood flow is less to it, they don't repair or move as fast. And that's why a lot of guys suffer injuries from going up too high, too fast, and a lot of the weight. So a thing like the slingshot, right, that's actually going to help support a lot of that, especially when you're trying to push a lot of heavy weight that maybe parts of your body are not necessarily ready for. Or if you've suffered some type of injuries or something like that.
Yeah.
Because I've seen guys like they tear a pec. I don't know if you've ever seen the video of that.
Mm-hmm.
Where dudes go on the bench and all of a sudden you just see the muscle just shoot over to the side, bro.
Yeah. I tore my bicep tendon.
Bro, all that blood just goes.
Yeah. So like things like that, like they help, but you really don't want to start to implement that until you start trying to have a day to where maybe you're trying to just hit a PR and you're trying to essentially put your body just under a stress it's not used to have it kick in to gain, start to repair stuff and gain that extra strength. But
yeah, I've been looking at it, Lou, and not even for a PR or like I don't even lift heavy here. Like I tore my bicep tendon back in 2020. Got it repaired, and I'm not. Well, once again, I'm not even working out to hit personal records or lift heavy weight. I'm talking more on safety to get a slingshot to keep things nice and tight for form, and you see what I'm saying, like for safety purposes, not even for heavy lifting. I'm over the heavy lifting part, to be honest.
Yeah. I tell people too, man, like when you lift correctly, you'll definitely go down in weight, but you'll feel the workout a lot better too. I mean, because listen, we all can push more weight, but that don't mean you're doing it correctly.
Correct.
This is part of the reason why people get a lot of shoulder injuries from benching, and sometimes off the incline, because when people bench, they bench with their elbows flared out, where you're supposed to go ahead and go engage in the lats and then push up here, because technically that's why they say, some people say, when I do chest and tries and then back and buys, because you're using your triceps to push. But I mean, hey, it's
But
all
even
about
then,
being safe.
you talking about the incline. Some people aren't properly set up on the incline either
Correct.
to do it, you know.
Correct.
So
Chad, listen, man, your boy work out all the time. I work out faithfully.
my man said I popped a quad.
Oh,
It's just not in my DNA. My grandfather warm up was 365. That ain't me. That ain't my makeup.
So it's funny we're talking about this because I was watching a mini documentary. I don't know if you guys remember Chris Johnson. He was playing running back for the Tennessee Titans.
Mm-hmm.
He had the 2,000 yards. So apparently in his final one of the years he was playing, he had a torn meniscus the entire time he played in a particular season. You know, which is something you probably should have surgically repaired. But I've heard of stories where guys have like torn their ACL. What up, you average sneaker guy?
what up, fam?
But they say, so talking about the quad muscle helps actually to stabilize the knee. You know, like, but man, to tear your meniscus and you still out there like that, strong dudes.
Yep. Don't
Strong
forget about
dudes,
that
man.
hamstring is important. That hamstring works up to your glute, which the tighter your hammies are, the faster you can actually run when you got stronger hams.
Mm-hmm.
Those hammies.
I always wondered though, why? So technically, like the hamstring's a support muscle, right? But the quad, there's 4 muscles to the quad, 3 muscles to the hamstring. But a lot of hamstring pulls is due to an imbalance of strength between the quad and the hamstring.
That's because most people don't work on their hammies. They just work on the quads.
Yep. Goes up to your booty cheeks, up to your lower back.
The
But it's
glutes.
facts. But it's facts. That runs that they call it that posterior chain from the lower back all the way down through your calves.
Mm-hmm.
You got working those glutes.
Hey, listen, man, you got to. I mean, pause on that, but you got to.
Yeah.
King said back then the NBA only tested players once before the season. Now it's 5 times a year, and if you drop 50, they've knocking.
Oh yeah. They be testing the NFL players like that too. If they have a out of this world game, they right away. Yeah, pee in this cup today, right now.
Yep. Social. Hey, he said, yeah, those guys that play on from knee injuries have strong quads, hammies. Their natural balance is A1.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Yep.
A1 ski. Well, Jay, I know you got work in the morning. How you feeling, brother?
I do. Listen, chat. Before we get off, listen, you guys, I appreciate y'all. We all do. Listen, man, you guys don't have to do this, but you guys are here with us, rocking with us, and that's why we appreciate everybody. Chat, Ghost Watchers, like, share, subscribe for that real sneaker content. Oh, you know the model.
I love it. That lip work was crazy.
Pause.
That pause. That joint came from his throat.
The back thereof.
His Adam's apple was.
That throat was a snap.
Oh my God.
Yep.
That was that snapback right there.
Go with the snap.
Well, yo, make sure you'll check us out at One Pair at a Time. That'll be on Saturday mornings. That is 9 a.m. Eastern, 7 o'clock Mountain Time, which is my time. Make sure you check us out one pair at a time. We got my guy Purple Haze, as you can see right there in the comment section. That's the 4 of us. We are the 4 horsemen. If that was us in real life, that is us. We
Hold
are
up.
the 4 horsemen.
Mr. Thick, did you get EA to these olives?
Bro, I haven't gotten EA this year, bro.
So I got EA to the olives, but they only gave me the kid sizes.
I haven't gotten EA this year.
They only gave me the kiddie sizes. This is the first. This is the first in a long time.
Kitty
I only
pool.
got kid sizes, and the status pre-orders are still open for the next 14 hours in kid sizes.
That's great.
Interesting. I don't think they're gonna be difficult to get though.
Yeah, I don't think so neither. Nope, I haven't gotten EA this year. That might be a sign for something. My JD could have gotten clipped. Could have gotten clipped.
Shoot balance, man.
I don't know.
I could be clipped.
I don't know.
Yep.
Shoot. So Jay, you thought about them phone posits yet?
Oh, you talking about the Stranger Things?
See, you weren't around. I try to offer Jay some type of because you know I got the golden ticket right for Better Generation.
Yeah.
Okay, and they informed me that they are part of what they're gonna have between now and the end of February are them Stranger Thing phone posits. Right? I said, Jay, can you fit in 11.5? Because I remember they told me it had to be.
Oh, it got to be the same size.
I said, Jay, can you fit in 11.5? Have you tried yet, Jay?
I have not tried yet. I haven't.
My man over here snoozing, bro. Snoozing. Mr. Thing, I was trying to offer some type of trade of some kind. Something.
I said no trade.
But then Jay was being mean to me. So I said, you know what? All right.
He said he's gonna raffle them off. I said, okay.
I thought about it. Thought about that. Well, I use them on a trade or something for somewhere else. I don't know.
That's fair.
I feel like Jay hit me with the Frenchman. He took his glove off and said, "Oh."
Yeah. I challenge you to a duel. He said, oh, here we go. He said,
yeah, there we go. See? Hold up. If that joint don't fit, you must have quit. Got with the OJ joint.
Oh man. That's my sneaker of the month, man. That's my sneaker of the month, man. Some Stranger Things. They coming home. It's coming home.
That's what's up.
No matter what.
They coming home.
He said, no matter what. All right.
They coming home. Yeah. Chat, let me know y'all sneaker of February, man. Let me know what's your favorite sneaker of the month of February before we head off.
Now, when you going to Japan, though?
March.
Oh, never mind. You might have a hard time trying to find those damn frag union joints.
I'm going to try to get them frag unions. I'm trying to tell you, the black and white pair, I need them.
Because I think they there's a pair supposedly releasing this month, not unless they changed it. Okay,
no, not in January.
Hold up. Okay, they changed it. Well, on the J23 app, they had it set for January. They switched it finally. So
14th, right?
Okay. So now hold on. So the Varsity Red Sport Royal they have for the 6th. The 9th, they have the Royal. And the black, they just show February. They don't have a release date for it.
I've been hearing information about the 14th. Like a lot of stuff is dropping on the 14th.
I mean,
so
the reverse infrareds.
Correct.
The reverse infrareds are dropping. The Laker 4s will be dropping in LA for All-Star.
Correct.
Right. The day before, the Jordan 40 20s are dropping. I know you wanted them joints. The Levi All-Star 3s are supposed to be dropping as well.
I need them.
One of them. Let me see here.
But so it was some reports that I saw that they were saying that they're supposed to do the unions They're supposed to do like a special release just for
They
LA.
probably will. They probably will.
You know what I mean?
They probably will. But
Which-
again,
no.
like on the J23 app, I guess they mainly listed for what everyone's going to have a chance with versus like just particular certain
Mhm.
area stuff.
And potential shock drops. We keep hearing about a potential shock drop on these unions, but chat, we don't know if this is true or whatever. This is what I just been hearing.
Speaking of shock drop, what is the last shock drop we've gotten?
The Air Force One, the fur colorway. I forget what the theme was supposed to be, but that was the one where they sent out like the code. You had to put the code in. That
Yeah.
was technically their last quote unquote shock drop that I understand. But I don't know if they're even going to do shock drops anymore. Are they even needed, to be honest with you? Like,
That's kind of where I was going with it. It looks like they kind of been slowing down with the shock drops.
well, I mean, when you think about it, they was releasing how many pairs? And so since they got released already, it's like come release day, it's like the same energy isn't there anymore. But if no one's got a chance to get them until release day, you know,
That's a good point. That's a good point.
because we all thought we was going to get a shock drop of the Gammas.
Or even Black Cats.
I was going to mention Black Cats. They didn't do those, and release day came, and people were out and about trying to get them.
Mm-hmm.
So
Well,
my man
listen,
said I got to return the 81 Kobe's. Way too small for me, even my normal size. Interesting.
don't worry, Ohio, man. They sitting everywhere, man. You should.
Yeah,
They should be real,
they're available.
real easy swap.
Oh, who copped some of the restocks on the Dornbeckers? Shoe
Nah.
Palace been restocking a lot
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
Nope.
because they did the Jordan 17. They restocked those. Plus, they've done all the other silhouettes as well.
I know Kicknology says Snipes on when they did the restock of the 17s, it was only in one size.
Oh, was it one size only?
One size, but it was Snipes. He was talking about Snipes.
Okay.
Yeah, not Shoe
Wow.
Palace, Snipes.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
They probably backdoor them joints
Yeah.
right out the distribution center.
Listen, Chad, I love you, but your boy got to get going. Your boy
Yep.
early day.
Mhm.
Appreciate y'all rocking with us, man. But for real, like, make sure, man, you guys sub up to the One Pair at a Time podcast, man. Every Saturday morning, 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. 8 o'clock, man. Central Standard Time. 7 o'clock in the morning, Mountain Time, and 6 a.m. PST. We love y'all, man.
Facts.
Ohio, yes, bro. I didn't return the Dornbecker Air Force Ones, man. Someone bought them. They were sold like quickly.
Had they known that restocks was going to happen, you sold them at a good time, Jay. Because them Jones was sitting on Shoe Palace.
Yeah. But I mean, honestly, we really didn't know if they was gonna restock. We really didn't know.
But I remember most restocks happening for some of the Dornbecker pairs.
So yeah, but nah, it's gone. But it is a nice kick, man. It is. That Air Force One is a nice kick, but I had to let it go. Appreciate that, Ohio. Yes. Hit that like button. All right, family. I love y'all, man, but I gotta get going, man.
All right, we out. Thanks for tapping in, man. It's always love on his end. Lou, got anything?
Yeah, man. I'm waiting to see what's going to happen really with this Nike breach, because I bet you there's information in there about like the outcomes of what happened in the court, because remember it's supposed to be sealed documents from that, a bunch of lawsuits and stuff that they had going on with like the shoe surgeon. They was suing allegedly suing fake factories over in China. I don't know how that worked out, but it is what it is. I'm waiting to see what's going to go down with that. But that being said, man, appreciate everybody that was tapped in tonight. For these guys, that kicked off the live, appreciate you guys sending me the link.
Yeah.
I'm a part of this and late, you know what I'm saying? But Guys, have the notification bells turned on because you never know when we might go live again. But catch us this Saturday, 9 a.m. Eastern, 6 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, One Pair at a Time podcast. Catch y'all next time.
All right, man.